All right, I have 9 o'clock. Is everybody ready to roll?
Ready.
Russell?
Yes.
Okay. Martin, can you hear?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, sir. All right. Everyone, please stand for flag salute.
I pledge to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty, and justice for all.
Okay. Roll call. Everyone is here and present. Call this meeting to order at 9 a.m. All right. Item 1, approve and amend minutes of regular meeting dated July 7th, 2020.
Motion.
Second.
Motion made by Martin, second by Russell. Russell, how do you vote?
Yes.
Martin, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes. Motion carries. Item 2, approve payment claims submitted by county clerk's office.
Motion.
Second.
Motion made by Martin, second by Russell. Russell, how do you vote?
Yes.
Martin, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes. The motion carries. Item 3, approval of monthly reports submitted by officers.
Motion.
Or motion. Second.
Okay, got a motion by Russell, second by Martin. Barbara, who all we have reports from this?
We got a report from the assessor and the court clerk.
Okay, great, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Russell, how do you vote?
Yes.
Martin, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes, so motion carries. Item 4, approval of 308 monthly apportionments.
Motion.
Second.
Okay, we'll just go with a motion made by Russell, second by Martin. Russell, how do you vote?
Yes.
Martin, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes, so motion carries. Item 5, approval to hear human resources report on current status regarding Families First coronavirus.
Motion.
Second.
Motion made by Martin, second by Russell. Russell, how do you vote?
Yes.
And Martin, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes, so motion carries. All right, Miss Vicki, you have the floor.
Hey, good morning, everyone. I'll go over the numbers first. The numbers this week are 244 total cases, 17 deaths, 175 recovered, and 48 active cases. That is a hop from 53 cases from last week. So in Ottawa and Delaware County, we're seeing large increases in the number of positives. So keep that in mind. I think it's interesting. We've only had one additional death. One is more than anyone would want, but it's less than it could be with that number of increase. I looked at the statistics a little bit earlier this morning, and I was a little bit shocked because the majority of the cases are in the age 18 to 35 group, 36.4%. 36 to 49 is 22%, 50 to 64 is 17%, and 14% in the 65 plus. So that's a little bit upside down than what the virus was when it first started. I was also a little bit curious about maybe the nationalities or the ethnicity. And Caucasian was 56% in the cases across the state. Unknown 18%, African American 7.5%, and Native American 6.9%. And our population is highly Native American. So again, that was a little bit of a shock. The hours for the courthouse, the county clerk has resumed the Monday through Wednesday, 7:30 to 3:30. DA and judicial are rotating staff and they are available 8 to 4:30. The treasurer and the court clerk are working 8 to 3:30 Monday through Friday, and they're rotating staff. The county assessor, they're all back in-house. She has social distanced. They're about 16 to 20 feet apart, and she's using some conference rooms. The field appraiser, she's got one working from home. They are available Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30, and the election board is retaining normal hours. One thing that sometimes people are a little bit nervous at work or afraid at work. So one thing that we want to reiterate is that if you have symptoms, we're very forgiving. If you have symptoms, please call in and do not come to work with symptoms. And if you're an elected, please don't allow your staff to come in if they've got symptoms. If they have visited a physician and they have been tested, please do not allow them to come back until those test results are back. If they've had symptoms and they've been to their physician, if they're positive, they could very, very easily expose a large number of people. So please bear that in mind. I want to be sure that our staff knows measures that we've taken to protect them as well as the public. We are disinfecting the courthouse every Friday. It's sprayed with the chemical provided by the National, I believe it's from the National Guard where Travis gets that, and they use the compressed air sprayer. So that is happening every Friday. The offices are rotating staff. We've made modifications of hours and days to the work weeks. We've got people that have worked and are still working remotely. We, again, weekly sanitize the building. We provided hand sanitizer. The voting booths for the public, and Crystal and her group did a great job in planning for that along with Travis. They sprayed the booths in between voters and they had sanitizer and social distance. We require masks and gloves in certain areas. We've asked that there's no unmasked common areas in the courthouse. We practice social distancing. We've used meetings via Zoom and other electronic methods. We've got directional markings via tape on the courthouse floors and in the courtrooms. They operate in groups of 10 or less. We try to do individual assessments per employee. So if an employee has a particular concern, we try to address that individually with them. Workspaces have been reassigned and distanced. There's been plexiglass installed in some of the areas. Documents, even between the offices, are normally passed in boxes rather than face-to-face operation. Other non-traditional business methods, now they use fax, email, text message, phone, and appointment-only basis. And in the road districts, they've asked for no more morning huddles. They either distance out and have their meetings where they're 6 feet apart, they social distance, or in certain instances, they may go directly to their vehicle and call their supervisor for direction. And again, I'd like to reiterate, if your employee has symptoms, please don't bring them into the workspace. If they've been tested by a physician, please do not bring them into the workplace until that they are clear. So Kenny had shared something with us earlier in the week, and it's a new system, and I'll just kind of hold it up here, but it's a colored coded system developed by the governor. And so if you're a visual person and colors speak to you more than numbers, this is something nice to look for on that site, because you can readily see that particularly last week, I think Ottawa County was 3rd in the state of increases and Delaware County was 9th. I use numbers today, but it's a very nice system that some of you that watch that might want to consider. And thank you for sharing that, Kenny. That's all I have.
All right, thank you, Vicky. It was
Thank
very
you, Vicky.
informative. All right, if there are any questions or anything to discuss with Vicky, we'll move on to the next item. Which would be item 6, approval to discuss and review the county's policies in relation to COVID-19 and take action to modify those policies as needed.
Motion.
Second.
Motion made by Russell, second by Martin. I don't really think with everything we're doing, it's about all we can do at this point. Anybody got any, as far as I can tell, anybody got any comments, thoughts on that from the board?
No, I think we're pretty much staying the course for now. Doesn't seem like we're improving any, so.
Counselor, do you got any input? Did you see anything might be addressed?
My recommendation is to continue with the status quo for now. I think we're doing everything right. I can't tell you how pleased I am with Delaware County's response to this. From the 3 of you commissioners to all of our elected officials, to Crystal at the election board. It's been amazingly smooth considering what the challenges are, how reluctant some people are to wear masks and use the PPE. We just have not had too many problems, and especially considering that I know a bunch of our elected officers, not a bunch, but several of our elected officers have had employees testing positive. That has been handled very well. It's a very difficult situation, not necessarily with always a clear path to the end of it, but everybody's done great. Everybody's done great cooperating together. This is not the experience I am having in my northern county, not by a long shot. It's a nightmare up there on a daily basis. So thank you to everyone for working so hard and working together as a team. And we will eventually find our way out of this.
Thank you, Kenny. Appreciate that.
Thank you, Kenny.
Let's see here. We need to take a vote, or let's just keep policy in place. Russell, how do you vote?
Yes.
Martin, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes. Motion carries. Let's see here. Item 7, approval of the annual maintenance service agreement between the Sheriff's Office and Lakeland Office Systems for the use and maintenance of 5 printers for a period covering July 1, 2020 through June 30th, 2021.
Motion.
Second.
Motion made by Martin, second by Russell. Russell, how do you vote?
Yes.
Martin, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes, so motion carries. All right, item 8, approval for discussion with possible action of leasing commercial dryer for the county jail through the Vantage Laundry System INC, table from July 7th.
Motion.
Second.
Let's see here. Motion made by Martin, second by Russell. Let's see. Barbara, we did get that.
We have the amended contract now.
Okay, great. Let's see. The board had a chance to review that. Or
Well, I think Kenny sent it to me, so, but it has the amendments that Kenny requested. Is that
Okay.
right, Kenny?
Yes, it should be the one that I worked on with their company's president.
Okay.
Yes.
If anybody's
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I think that was, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, ma'am.
I have that for your signature, David.
Okay, very good. I think really this is the way to go. via Dryer. I've spoke with a couple of commissioners in surrounding counties that use this service, and they've been very pleased with how the results of this have been. They've come within 24 hours, I think 24 to 48 to repair any issues that need be, and it's all covered under the lease. So any comments, questions? We'll move on to a vote.
And we'll have a better contract than any other county has.
Yeah. Tailor made. Let's see here. Russell, how do you vote?
Yes.
Martin, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes. So motion carries. And I want to thank Counselor for all his help on that. That was, appreciate that. Let's see here. We'll go to item 9, approval of invoice for 2020 through 2021. FY dues in the amount of $984 from the County Officers and Deputy Association of Oklahoma.
Motion.
Second.
Okay. Motion made by Martin, second by Russell. Any discussion or questions from the board? No?
No.
Okay. Move on to a vote then. Russell, how do you vote?
Yes.
Martin, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes, so motion carries. Let's see here. Item 10, approval to receive and forward to District Attorney's Office civil action in the Northern District of Oklahoma styled as John Colton Banks plaintiffs versus Harlan Moore, state defendants, case number 420-CV-311-CVE-JFJ.
Motion.
I'll go ahead and make. Okay. Motion
Second.
made by Martin, second by Russell. Russell, how do you vote?
Yes.
Martin, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes, so motion carries. Item 11, approval to receive and file current fiscal year 2020 through 2020 list of officers for the Delaware County Health Department as follows: Kristen O'Hare, Jacqueline Marietta, and Marshall Moore requisitioning, Kristen Weaver, Jessica Greer receiving, and Kristen O'Hare in inventory.
Motion.
Second.
Motion made by Martin, second by Russell. Russell, how do you vote?
Yes.
And Martin, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes, motion carries. Item 12, approval of interlocal street improvement agreement between Delaware County District 1 and Montgomery County Fire Protection District. I'll make the motion.
Second.
Thank you. What this basically is, we're doing a little cooperative on doing some paving on they're cost sharing on some paving project right there around the near the fire protection, near the street that runs between both fire departments. I'll get it spit out here in a second. So we're going to do some overlay work on that. So
Okay.
yeah. Russell, how do you vote?
Yes.
Martin, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes. Carries. Thank you. Item 13, approval to receive and file information systems disaster recovery plan for the county assessor's office.
Motion.
Second.
Motion made by Russell, Martin, second by Russell. Russell, how do you vote?
Yes.
Martin, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes. Okay, moving on to item 14, approval for review and discussion with possible action of City of Grove Emergency Management Mutual Aid Agreement between City of Grove and Delaware County.
Motion.
Second.
Okay, let's see here. We'll go with Martin made motion, Russell made second. Basically, this kind of like any other mutual aid agreement, just kind of between the two emergency management entities here north with Grove and Delaware County. So kind of a pretty cut dry. If there's any comments, questions.
No.
from the board? No?
Nope.
Okay. All right, move on to the vote. Russell, how do you vote?
Yes.
Martin, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes, so motion carries. And then item 15, approval of transfer in the amount of $2,149.87 from T4 CED Gulf Bridge to District 1 M&O. I'll make the motion.
Second.
Thank you. Basically what this was an old bridge project from before I even come on board here, District 1, that the money's just kind of been sitting in an account for years. So we're kind of just cleaning up some of our accounts and kind of basically about all it really boils down to. So, but, is there any comments or questions?
No.
On the board? No? Okay. On the vote. Russell, how do you vote?
Yes.
Martin, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes, the motion carries. Item 16, approval to open floor for new business.
Motion.
Second.
Motion made by Martin, seconded by Russell. Russell, how do you vote?
Yes.
Martin, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes. So motion carries. I have no new business.
I have none.
I have none.
All
Can I
right,
just say
moving on.
something? Can I say
Yes, ma'am.
something in here, David? I
Sure.
want all the electeds to know that I'll be contacting them today or tomorrow for the Governor's Care Act. I'm trying to go back and see what might fit that we can try to apply for some of the stimulus money under the CARES Act. I know that I talked to Travis and Frank quite a bit about this. I went down last week and met with them in person, and there's some thoughts that you have to be able to apply to FEMA first. We don't have anything to apply with FEMA. However, I have talked to ACO at quite length about it, and they feel like that this is what the money's for. So I'm trying to get everything together that we think we might be able to recover. Some of the administrative leaves that we've got may be able to be tagged under the Coronavirus Act, the Families First. And I'm reviewing each one of those individually. So if I call you, that's what it's all about.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, well, if anything else, we'll move on to item 17, approval to adjourn.
Motion.
Oh, Russell's still muted, but I'll make the second. Okay. So, yeah, I made the second, so.
Okay.
That's all
I wanted to do that.
right. But, all right, so Russell, how do you vote?
Yes.
Martin, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes, the motion carries. So we are adjourned at 9:23 a.m. All right, everybody have a safe and good. We'll catch you later.
All right. See you guys later.